That's good. All right, Peter. Give me some.
We'll let you down. We'll let you down.
Oh yeah, I know.
All right. Just to break the ice today, how is everyone doing today?
Great, great.
That is good to hear. Today's a Friday. The weekend is right around the corner. Okay, that is something we're all looking forward to. But
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's quicker. Yeah, I know.
all right, all right. Hello, everybody. My name is Peter Lara. I represent the neutrino division, specifically the physics department in that region, and I'm a rising senior. I am the deputy commander and MC of the United States Air Force Academy High School in Chicago, and my main job is to supervise the officers in charge of special ceremonies. So a couple hobbies of mine are to travel the world, network with different people, and to play volleyball. It's a very fun sport. So, been to multiple countries, predominantly in Central America. So, later on in life, plan to major in business management or economics, specifically at the Arizona State or the Wharton School of Business at the University of Pennsylvania. Why Fermilab? Fermilab is one of the major international laboratories in the entire world. You know, just to receive an internship here, it's highly competitive, but to be accepted and to be part of groundbreaking work is truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, like our Commandant has told us. And also, major experiments are ongoing. For example, the Muon G2 experiment is internationally recognized here at Fermilab. And the Dune project, which is expected to be done in the next 10 to 15 years. And it also gave me something to do with the 2 to 3 months of time that I had on my hands this summer. So, what are muons? So, muons are a type of particle that are with us in our everyday life. No matter where you are in this world, it's always going to be around us. But they're considered a large electron, but they're classified as a lepton. And this correlates to cosmic ray showers, which are showers of high energy astrophysical particles that come from supernovas emitted from stars, and they're throughout the universe. And when they collide into our atmosphere, they decay into muons, and they divide into pions and other elements. But we study muons due to their longevity, lifespan on the ground. But this correlates into muon foundation and weather correlation, which in my division, we are currently analyzing data throughout the world about muon entrance into our atmosphere. Current data suggests a muon every second for an area of 1 square centimeter enters our atmosphere on the surface of the Earth. So my assignment with another intern was to base this information to create a mimicable chamber such as the Neutrino Observatory chamber called Super Kamiokande in Japan, which the best way for me to describe it is sort of like being inside of a disco ball, you know, that unfortunately there's no John Travolta here, but yeah. So one of my tasks were root CERN examination. Root is a type of database that is used to analyze bulk data and to mimic a tree, and it's used to make data plots. It's used to analyze data as well. Throughout this internship, I worked on 2 separate data files that were converted to data plots. However, I do not have any visuals here on this slide due to our international outage that happened on Friday, and me switching 2 computer systems this weekend, a million headaches, making me want to scream like Steve Carell saying no. But yeah, so I don't got any on this slide, but I do want to bring that up. So another task of mine was to build a muon detector. Special thank you to Cosmic Watch for making this possible. So Cosmic Watch developed a type of detector that is used for muon evaluation. It is used to mimic an observatory such as Kamiokande. Okay, I was only able to partially build one, but my fellow colleague Yusuf, he taught me how to solder. He's there in the back. And it was cool. It was tedious at times, but to assemble part of it was definitely cool. This is the final product from another person. It wasn't from me, but that was another one of my tasks. So 2 of my favorite workshops. The first one was the college admission workshop. One specific tip that stood out from this counselor was to receive a recommendation letter during the summer rather than the school year or last minute. That definitely saves a lot of your time, and it saves them time as well. So another workshop that also stood out was the resume workshop. You know, it's surprising to find out that within 6 seconds your livelihood could change, and the opportunities that you could receive could either, be either accepted or declined. So that was one thing that stood out in that particular workshop. So, favorite tour. So, favorite tour of all these tours was the environmental tour here at Fermilab. So, a fun fact about Fermilab, when it was first built, almost 7,000 acres of land was utilized. And a lot of land is still utilized to preserve the grasslands of present America, or past America, excuse me. And this is a photo of one of the protected grasslands. And they also showed us the state-of-the-art protection measures to the environment, such as controlled fires, our little by little work, which is to remove invasive species by hand, which we also did as well. All right, so a couple reflection points. So gain more knowledge on physics and neutrinos. So other than taking physics back in freshman year, it was, at the time, it was like the half forgotten water bottle that you drank halfway and you just grab and get another one. But over these past 5 weeks, definitely did learn a lot more about the different classifications of different particles. It was definitely cool to look at, okay? So, also developed a deeper understanding in STEM-related careers. It's not, most of the work is not portrayed like in the videos. It's hard work, but it's also fun if you make it fun. And also learn more about coding, other than, coding from coding.com from 10 years ago. That was basically the extent of it. But thanks to Marco, he taught us a bit more about coding, and it's interesting. And the final point is proud to have contributed a small part to the overall research in my department. So, a couple of acknowledgments. I'd like to acknowledge the entire Department of Equity, Diversity, Inclusion, and Accessibility for having such great coordinators, such as Cortez Watkins and NIE Beltran, and would like to give a special acknowledgement to both Brian Ramson and Yusuf Amir for supervising me, and to navigate through any concerns and having conversations related to physics. And I'd like to acknowledge family and friends that attended today for supporting my future endeavors. And I'd like to also give another special acknowledgement to Lieutenant Colonel Susumu Uchiyama for not only being our wonderful commandant, but
Oh, thank you very much.
yeah, but also recommending myself, Connor, and Destiny to this fantastic opportunity. And another special acknowledgement is Alan Stone, who came last week to understand to help fund not only my internship, the Valor JROTC internship, but to also fund other veteran-related opportunities within Fermilab. A fun fact, Fermilab, the amount of veterans that work at Fermilab is about 20% of the population. And the biggest hope is to keep growing. So those are my acknowledgements. And there's all right.